A man arrives in his car while a little girl is collecting trash on the footpath. The man take the trash out of my car's trunk. As the girl begins removing the trash, she notices a box inside filled with a huge amount of money. Shocked, she says, "So much money." The man still sitting in the car tells her quickly, "Pick up the trash, I have to leave." The little girl replies, "Yes, yes, I am doing it." Suddenly a fairy appears and says to her, "Leave this money." The girl asks, "Why should I leave it? I need it." The fairy disappears. The man steps out of the car and comes near the girl asking, "Why have you not picked up the trash yet?" The little girl says, "There was a fairy here who told me not to take it." The man replies angrily, "There is no one here. What are you talking about? Leave from here." The little girl goes away. The man shuts the trunk, gets in his car, and drives off. All of a sudden, the fairy appears again in front of the girl. She asks her, "Why are you sad? You should be happy that you were saved from doing something wrong." The poor little girl says, "Who are you? You appear suddenly and then vanish. Are you human or really a fairy?" She touches her. To check, the fairy smiles and says, "I am a fairy. I can fulfill all your needs if you remain honest." The poor girl says in disbelief, "Are you telling the truth? Are you really a fairy? How is this possible?" On the other side, the man is seen crying loudly. "What has happened to me?" The fairy shows the little girl how the man is weeping bitterly. She tells her, "Look, his daughter has passed away. He remembers her and cries every day." The poor girl says, "I did not know he was so broken because of his daughter." The fairy then shows the girl a necklace and says, "Give this to that man. It belonged to his daughter." When the poor girl approaches the man and shows him the necklace, the man is shocked. He says, "Where did you get this?" "This was my daughter's at that moment." The fairy whispers to the girl, "Tell him that his daughter gave it to you." The man angrily asks, "Who gave this to you?" The little girl says, "I can see your daughter. She gave me this locket and told me to give it to you." Hearing this, the man is stunned and says, "When I was driving, there was an accident. When I pulled my daughter out of the car, she had already passed away." The man begins crying loudly, "Get up, my daughter, please get up." The little girl gently tells him, "I can see your daughter, I can talk to her. She has become a fairy." She says that wherever she is happy, and she does not want you to be sad. She wants you to live happily and take care of yourself. After saying this, the girl turns to leave, but the man stops her, pleading, "Do not go. If you can see my daughter, tell her how much I love her." The fairy then tells the girl, "Tell him that if you become his daughter, it will make me very happy." The girl repeats this to the man, and he embraces her, accepting her as his daughter. From then on, the man takes the little girl with him. A few days later, the man is out with the little girl. He receives a call and steps aside to answer it. Meanwhile, the fairy reappears sitting on a swing and calls the girl. The little girl is overjoyed to see her again. They sit together on the swing and talk. The fairy says, "I met your mother and I have brought her here too." Suddenly, the girl's mother appears. She runs to her daughter and they both hug. The daughter says, "Mama, I miss you so much." The mother replies with tears, "I miss you every day too." They both cry and embrace. Then suddenly the